Hey everyone, there's a revolution happening right now, and it's not on the streets, it's right here on the screen in your hand. We're going to dive into how your phone became the most valuable piece of real estate in all of India. Let's get into it. Okay, let's start with just one number 70%. What is that? Well, by 2027, that's going to be digital advertising's share of the entire Indian ad market. Think about that for a second. We're not talking about a small shift here. This is a total rewrite of a 1.4 trillion rupee industry. So the big question is, how? How did the phone in your pocket and the TV on your wall suddenly become the most valuable billboards in the country? I mean, how did we get here? That's what we're going to break down. All right, first up, let's just try to get our heads around the sheer scale of this thing. Because really, calling it a wave of change doesn't do it justice. It's more like a digital ad tsunami. So just look at these numbers. This table lays it all out, and wow, the story it tells is pretty stark. You see digital ad spending? It's projected to just explode, shooting up to nearly 98,000 crore rupees by 2027. But now, look at TV and print. They're not just stalling, they're actually shrinking. This isn't something that's going to happen. We're literally watching it unfold in real time. And this chart, this really drives that 70% figure home. I mean, look at it. It's almost the entire pie. For every 10 rupees that get spent on advertising in a few years, a full 7 of them are going to be digital. This isn't just growth anymore, people. This is a straight-up takeover. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how did digital pull this off? Well, the first big reason is that ads have completely changed their job description. They're not just shouting at you from a highway anymore. Nope, they're right there with you, like little shopping companions, inside the apps on your phone. And the engine behind this is something called retail media. It's actually a pretty simple idea. Think about it like this. A regular ad is like a billboard you see on your way to the supermarket. Retail media, that's like a personalized, flashing sign right on the shelf next to the exact thing you're about to buy. It's powerful because it uses the store's own data. It knows you're already there with your wallet out. And this gets to the heart of why it's so effective. A brand isn't just throwing an ad out there hoping some abstract audience sees it. No way. They are talking directly to shoppers, people who are logged in, searching, and have a crystal clear intent to buy something right now. And this gets seriously sci-fi on those 10-minute delivery apps. I mean, look at how it works. First, a brand decides what it wants, brand awareness or just immediate sales. Then they target keywords you might search for, like chips or juice. But here's the magic trick in step 3. It's all about real-time optimization. The ad is actually linked to the inventory of the little warehouse, the dark store that's closest to you. So if that store runs out of your favorite chips, boom, the ad for it just vanishes. Instantly. That is surgical precision. But this whole revolution isn't just happening on the small screen in your hand. The next big battleground is the biggest screen in your house. For decades, TV was a one-way street. Not anymore. Now, your TV is watching you back. Get a load of this number. By 2025, we're looking at over 129 million connected TV viewers in India. That's a mind-boggling number of people, and it makes CTV the single fastest-growing screen in the entire country. The living room, my friends, has officially gone digital. And this table just perfectly captures the before and after picture. On the left, you've got linear TV. That's your old-school cable. It was a one-to-many broadcast, spraying ads out to huge, vague demographic groups. Now, look to the right, connected TV. This is a whole different beast. It's delivered over the internet, which means it's one-to-one. The targeting is incredibly specific. Age, income, what you like to watch. And check out that last row. We've gone from rough estimates to knowing exactly who saw an ad and what they did next. And with this new tech comes all these wild new ad formats. You hit the pause button to grab a drink, and bam, an ad pops up. You see a cool pair of sneakers in a show, a QR code appears on screen, you scan it with your phone, and you can buy them right there on your couch. It completely changes the game. Watching TV isn't just a passive thing anymore. It's becoming this totally interactive experience. So, we've got these incredible new platforms on our phones and TVs, but what's the invisible engine making it all run so smoothly? How do these systems know exactly what to show you and when? Well, you probably guessed it. The answer is artificial intelligence. And AI has totally flipped the script on what a marketer even does all day. Look at the then column. It used to be this manual, painstaking job of micromanaging every single detail. But now, look at now. The marketer's job is to give the AI really high-quality creative, great videos, great images, and some signals about who the audience is. Then they kind of let go. The AI takes over and pilots the entire campaign. And that leads us to this really fascinating idea. Creativity is the new signal. Think about it. When the AI is handling all the complex targeting and bidding, what's left for it to learn from? The ad itself. A really compelling, creative ad isn't just art anymore, it's a piece of data. It's a signal that helps the algorithm find the right people more effectively. So, in this new world, great creative is great strategy. Okay, all of this tech is incredibly powerful, maybe even a little scary, and it's all built on one single resource, data, specifically your data. And that brings us to the last, and honestly, the most important piece of this whole puzzle, the new rules of the game designed to put you, the user, back in the driver's seat. This is India's Digital Personal Data Protection Act, or the DPDPA for short. And this is a huge deal. It basically sets a really high bar for how companies are allowed to collect and use your information. They can't just hide the consent form in pages and pages of legal jargon anymore. Your permission has to be, and I'm quoting here, free, specific, informed, unconditional, and unambiguous. That is a fundamental shift in the balance of power. Which, of course, leaves us with one last big question to chew on. In this new world of hyper-smart, incredibly convenient ads, who's really in control? Is it you? Is it the platforms? Or is it the algorithm itself? Something to think about. Thanks so much for joining me.